Hello everybody, yes, a shopping center is what we are doing. I actually had a lot of fun making this whole shopping center, and I think because the shape of land that I'm dealing with, it's quite unusual for a shopping center, and it's just such a weird little shape that made it more interesting, I think. So and it has a really good view, which I'll show you guys more of towards the end. And the reason why I wanted to put a shopping center right here is because it's right next to the train station. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of the time there's often a shopping center right next to a train station or some kind of transport hub. And reason being, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's quite obvious why it's like that. It's so it creates easy access, so people can just get off the train or any other type of public transport facility and easily get straight to the shops or get back home from the shops. So that's why I put it right here. Also because it was just a vacant lot, I didn't want to have to demolish anything, and I thought it would be an interesting challenge to see if I could really utilize this space. Otherwise I would have just put houses. So I want to talk about how I designed it and why I done it this way. So in the middle, I wanted there to just be open space because I wanted there to be more encouragement of like the outside, like just being outside in general. So in between these shopping centers, I mean, let's just pretend it's one shopping center. It's just split into either side. So I wanted in the middle just to have some open spaces, and they could put like some markets there, some little stalls, or have, I don't know, little festivals. I don't know. It's just open space, and that really encourages people to get outdoors more. And there's so many studies on like the effect of having open space, green space right next to shopping areas. So I could talk about that if you wanted me to in another video, but that's like a whole nother video. I was thinking ideally like the train station would go underneath all of this, like it would go underground underneath the shopping center, but I don't really have the correct mods and assets to do that, to get that technical. So I just put this one train track underneath. So okay, so of course I'm going to connect up this area by a pedestrian pathway to the train station. So I'm just moving it down just so I can add in the road like that, which will have more parking spaces on it in a little while. And so since it's such a small space, I didn't really have a lot of space to do parking lots, but now that I think of it, I probably could have added in multi-story level parking lots, but the reason why I don't think I was wanting to do that is because it wouldn't fit in with the whole area, how the appearance of the area, because this area, it's completely way out in the outskirts of the city. So I think high-rise multi-story level parking would just seem really out of place. If it was in like the downtown area or a more urban area, definitely it would be fine, but just for this area I don't think it really works. And I guess the other really main thing I want to mention is where the normal cars come into the shopping center to park their car. It's different from where the buses will go. So I made a completely separate road for the buses, which don't really interact with the general other cars. So, and also you'll notice in a second I put the bus stop really close to the train station as well, so that's like a double purpose area. So you have the train station, then you have easy access up to the shopping center, and also access to the bus stop, also access to I don't know, the parking lots and things like that. And I kind of liked the idea of just having, like, what would you even call that? It's kind of like a bridge, but it's not on the ground level because it goes over the cliff a little bit. I don't know, I just liked how that looks. So yeah, so this road that I'm doing now is only for the use of buses. So, and I think I do change some things around later with a mod, with the what's it called, the presidential mod. You'll see me use it in a minute. Yeah, so it's quite a good idea to separate the bus line from the generic traffic that's going to the parking lot, just because a bus is quite big, and of course in the parking lot area people are going to get out of their car and they're going to walk to the shopping center, and they probably don't really want to be walking amongst a lot of buses. So just separating cars from the buses is going to create a much better flow in the future, and I think it just looks really good as well. And I noticed this happens quite a lot where I live. I've noticed it quite a lot. Yeah, so definitely think about that in the future. You guys, now I am just putting in some parking lots. Like I was saying before, there's not really that much space for parking in general, just because the area is really quite small. Since I've already recorded this video, like I'm doing a voiceover, which I usually do for all my videos. One thing that I forgot to include in this video, but I might add it in now. I'll go back and record it now. I actually add in easy access from that mini highway just there. So a lot of the time you'll have slip roads coming from off the highway directly to the shopping center areas. So I thought before I wrap up this whole video, I thought I needed to add in a bus line quickly directly up here, because that'll also help with people getting to the train station as well. So and you can see that I made it go onto the bus road, the bus only road. And you know what, you guys, that's it. That is my take on a more rural shopping center. Of course, I think I will do another shopping center in a more downtown area, and then we can really compare the type of design. So of course this one it's quite spread out. I mean, it's not too big, it's a quite small shopping center when you think about it, but the downtown one will be a lot more different. It'll have a lot more connections, a lot more public transport as well. So this one, it's pretty basic. It doesn't have too many pedestrian pathway connections, just because most people out here are probably going to drive. So this is like the only main walking area right here, the only pedestrian pathway I should say. So and of course, like I mentioned earlier, they have easy access to a bus line and also to the train line as well. There's also some houses nearby, so it's going to help facilitate their needs as well. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed making this shopping center. I don't know why. It's not the greatest shopping center even, so I don't know, I just enjoyed it because I think I enjoyed it because I don't usually make shopping centers. That's probably why. So it was just something different, and yeah, I think it looks fine to me. And honestly, it has a pretty good view when I zoom down and have a look at it, and I think it even really blends in quite well with the urban landscape as well, because I put in quite a large variety of trees, so that really helps create a more natural feel. And of course, a lot of trees, it's also going to help decrease the temperature as well, because of course it's going to be quite hot in that area just because of all the cement and the roofs and stuff. So yeah, you can see it blends in quite well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll try to post them more often. I know I always say that, but I will try. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now.